Hello and namaste to everyone. I am Vivek Gaide and I am a freshman. I am majoring in computer and information science. So this is the presentation from my college seminar class, and in this presentation I am going to share the my major goal and my sub major goals. I mean sub goals. So my major goal is to start a company in the field of technology. Under this, I have like categorized four sub goals, and those four sub goals are going to help me to achieve my major goal. So one of the major goal is doing internship. Um, So for doing internship, I mean, at internship, like I'll be asked to create a website as clients need, as the demand of the client. So creating a website is not an easy task. In here, I need to work in the front end. Front end is something like that. That you see on your screen. It is related to graphics, and backend is something that is related to more of a programming or coding, so you have to code or like program in the back to support your to show the things what pop-ups in your screen. So backend does that, and like there is a storage box called database where your data is stored in it. So after combining backend, front end, and the database, like it then after only we can create our website. So it isn't like it looks like easy when I say it is just a like combination of three things, but like when you go dive deep into it, like it's a lot more. So like for that reason, um it feels like I think I should leave it like at the middle of it. So for that reason, we need to use the salami technique. Like I need to work step by step. I mean, like in step by step, but like slicing the problem into the small one, so that like I will complete this part today, this part tomorrow, and in this way. So which is called salami technique. That is doing like work a little bit day by day and like completing it slowly. So for that reason, like I would use the motivation process and the product model. So my motivation to complete the task would be something like to meet the client's need. If I just create a website and like doesn't meet the client's need, then like it is useless for me. So I need to think that I need to be motivated in such a way that like, okay, I need to meet the client's needs, so that like if I am able to make satisfy to client, then like it is the I can like pat myself. So motivation would be that for me, and the process is like coding for the creating website. That would be the like doing coding almost like day and night. I mean, like I don't have to code for the whole day and night, but like I need to do it more time. That means I'm like I need to invest my more time. So that is the process, like coding and programming. And product would be the final result, which is something at last, like the website, which would be like in which like client is satisfied about it. So that is the motivation process and product model. So like in this way I'm going to use it in my life um, in the upcoming days. So this is one of the important thing for me. So computer science is more of a logical process. I need to like think very properly, carefully in every step. Like if my third step of code is wrong, then like whole code is wrong. I mean, the program doesn't run in here. So like you might be thinking, oh, then first and second step must be run, right? Because it is correct, but like it doesn't work. So I need to be very careful, like while writing steps. I need to think like if that code works or not. So this is more of a critical thinking, and which I'll be using all the time since my major is computer science. And understand the purpose of need, right? So like while doing internship, or like my boss or like manager, while I'll be in some other company working with them, they might say me like do this and that, or like something like that. I need to understand what it is. Without understanding, if I start working, I may mess it up. So I need to understand the purpose of this thing, like what they are seeking for, what is they needing for it, what is what they need. So I need to be careful about it. So like I need to understand the purpose, not in this internship time only, like every time. So and another is like talking to graduate students or like my seniors or like my professor, how can I get the internship, and like what should I be prepared for getting an internship. So what is the requirement I should be prepared for, and like what things should I care while I apply for the internship, something like that. So I would go and like talk to someone who has already done the internship. So this, and it is a communication skill, so which is also good and required. So in this way, like I think I will just go try to apply internship and like do during these 4 years while I'll be here at Springfield College. And another sub goal is to gain a leadership position. And leadership position, gaining a leadership position, it is not that easy. So yeah, being a leader, it's very like you have to be ready for every situation, like you have to be ready to handle anything. So you have to think critically in that, like being a leader you have to think critically. That means to be a good leader, you don't want to harm anybody, like anyone else. So you should be so careful that like you have to find the root cause of the problem. What is the reason for happening this thing? So and like what happens if you go in this way or that way. So you have to be very careful and like think about it and like take the um, step ahead. So that's why like being a leader, it's not that easy. So you have to be ready for anything. So critical thinking for a leader is very important. And motivate team members. Yeah, leaders, they must be motivated always by themselves. So they must be always motivated every time. So and another thing is like once they are motivated, like here's the leader must like motivate his team members, so that like they will get energy and start working or like achieve the club or the like company's objective. If they are not motivated and like they don't feel like doing it, then like the company or like club won't be able to meet its requirements. So that's why to be a good leader, he or she must like motivate others, and like he or she must be motivated by his or her own self. So it's not that easy for being a good leader. He must be motivating others in his company or club. um, and it's a same task like being a leader for a club or the company. That I mean like these techniques are required, like for example, like there wasn't any computer science club at Springfield College before I came, and like I thought I should like start it, and like I founded it, and like I registered the club in here right now. So for that reason I'm on the process of being gaining a leadership position, but like I need to apply these idea, like because I have some like objectives for the club, so I need to achieve it. And like to be a good leader, I need to apply this motivating thing for my members, and like think critically what decisions to apply, and like what is the next step to take. So it's all, and like goal setting and planning is a very important, like that is what we do at first. For goal setting, it is kind of like what you're gonna do like after forming the club or like organization. So that is what you do at first, like that is after discussing with your team members, you do that. And after the goal setting, you're gonna plan like at what time, and like in certain period of time you're gonna do this task, and after that this task, you are going after goal setting, you are planning and like working on it. That is what it is. And another good thing is like you are doing work in a team member. That is very nice, like you get to know each other and like work in a team. If some like they motivate each other in a team, and like it's awesome, you get energy to work. So, and another thing I like to share, like gain, is like do projects, which is my one of the sub goals during my stay here at Springfield College. So, doing project is must for me, since doing projects would help me to build my resume. So I need to work on more in projects because it is my uh, major related thing. As if, like, let's say when I apply for a job, I will be asked to show my projects what I did before. So for that reason I need to work and like show my projects. Hey, I did these things in the this semester, like this year, something like that, so that like they will believe, okay, he's working on his thing, so like he must be like working, so he might have idea about those things. So doing project is most important thing. And for that, like goal setting is must. Like doing projects, like you might be thinking like easy, like it is not an hour or like 3 or 4 hours of thing, it is a days of thing, so you're gonna be working on it. So you have to plan, like you don't want to like mm, degrade your study of the classes study, so you want to like keep it in a in certain level, your classes. And like you also, like after managing like managing your study, like you are going to manage some extra time and like work on the project. So like you need to set the goal for that, like how you're gonna manage it, those things. So setting a goal is must for doing projects. So another thing is like since like I'm not the only one like studying here computer science, so like I have friends and like there are students like who are interested in doing projects. So I can like work with them and like we can motivate each other, so that like we will do it, um will complete the project. Because like once you are like it's easy, like you may feel, okay, I'll do the project, like I'm sharing my experience here. So like once you start doing project, like you feel very nice and like happy, like in the beginning, and like once you go in the middle of the project and like you feel like, oh my god, I'm like feeling so, like I don't feel like doing it, and like you stop doing it and you push it to the 2 3 days after it. And like once you do that, like push it to 2 3 after 2 3 days, then like you feel like, okay, I'll do it later, like, and you never do it. So like you will leave at the middle. So that how what happens, like if you do individually. So like if you work in I mean like team, then like you will be motivated by each other and like you will complete that project, so that like it can be benefit for both of us. So motivation is very important for us, like while working in team. So another thing is like I will listen podcasts, read articles, and watch videos, um, to learn more about the projects. Because like since let's say like since I am a beginner, so I need to learn more from the experienced, let's say tutor. I mean those who have the videos in the YouTube or like podcast. I'll just see videos and listen podcast and like read articles, but I need to be so sure that like those articles and videos which I am watching, those are like genuine. I mean like if I just read the random article or like listen to podcast or something like that, it may not be true. I may have the wrong or misinformation, so like which would lead me to bad direction. So I must be so sure that like i'm having the I'm having the learning from the good source. So like I should be like very careful about it. And like information literacy is the thing I need, what it is, what it's like shows. I mean it tells like I need to check the site or like any source, like if they are genuine or not. So like information literacy, knowledge of information literacy is very important. And after that, my last sub goal is to complete my bachelor's degree on time with the good GPA, you know. Okay, good GPA. So goal setting for choosing right classes for my major and thinking critically if I need to drop my minors or not, keeping motivated myself. So these are very important for me. So for example, like let's say in this way. So for example, uh, I need to set the goal, like I'm gonna take these classes at this semester and like in this year. Like if I don't set the goal, or like plan for it, then like I may take the classes which are not for my major. So I need to be very careful about it. If I don't care about those things, then I may not graduate on time. So for that reason I need to set the goal, like which classes to be taken and which semester. So and like thinking critically. So since I'm doing my minor in honors program and in business, I should be very careful. Like if I'm not going to, if I'm just like taking other classes and I'm not taking the the classes related to my major, and like I might be in the situation where I should be thinking like whether I should drop my minors or not to complete my major. So I should be thinking I might have to be in the situation like where I have to think about it. So critical thinking is must for me. Like how to maintain the good GPA too, because like if it is like less, then like how shall I increase my level from here to here, you know? So critical thinking applies like every time almost for my major. So and keeping motivated, I should be always motivated. Like I need to be motivated in such a way that like I must feel I need to do this that today tomorrow, you know. I need to be uh, s- uh, kind of in a right track. Like because like if I'm not motivated, I may like push my task like day after tomorrow, you know, in that way, and like I may not do it. So like motivation is what I need like every time, so that like I can do like do the task or like complete it right on time. So this is what it is. And at last I got the question for you: what do you like the most about Springfield College? So you can share the ideas for with me. So thank you so much for um, watching my video. And if you have any queries, please let me know, because you can find my information to contact me through the class list, and you can just like contact me or like shoot me a text from there. So thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.